This is a video kind of highlighting my professional portfolio. So when I open my portfolio, it opens right up to like a introductory page with my name, a picture of me, a little description, and then my contact information, my phone number, and my email. If for some reason I decide not to use my SVSU email, I will change that. And then if I do get a headshot, I will include a more professional headshot there, and I'll just replace this page. Next is my table of content, so it's 1 through 9. I don't have anything personal in it, but I included it in my table of contents because in case I add anything in the future. So first is my resume and cover letter. So we flip the tab, and here is my resume. And then I will add more references or replace them if I get ones that are more beneficial to places I'm applying. So these might change, but for now, this is what I have for my references. And then my cover letter, which I will change depending on if I make a new one for a different job or something along the lines. And then both of those were the ones that were checked by Career Services, so they should be good to go. My next tab is values, missions, and goals. My mission statement, my values, and goals. They each have their own little box, so they're easy to see. I have 2 goals, and then I just kind of listed my values. My next tab is my education. So in the first page, when you flip it, I have my bachelor's, the year I got it, and then my master's, the year or projected year I'll be getting it. This is my transcript, and right now this is my unofficial transcript, and I'll replace, once I order an official transcript, I'll replace this, but for now I have an unofficial one, so I included that. And then next I included course descriptions for all the courses in the OT program. I feel like it goes along with the transcript because it has like the name of the class, and then if they were curious about like what the class is about, they have like a little description telling them. So I feel like that was something good to add. And then in this I also included 2 case reports that I made through our fieldwork class. So this is a case report for my this was my psychosocial setting. And then this is my case report from my physical setting. Next is professional development. And the first thing I have is my fieldwork experiences. So I have what level it was, what rotation, physical or psychosocial, and then the name of the facility, and then also the type of setting it is. And then underneath that, I gave a little description that it was rotation, and I helped develop treatment plans, and then I also worked with modalities. And then this is also like level 1 fieldwork, rotation, Deer Run rehabilitation, inpatient, inpatient facility. I included that I developed and led treatments for 6 residents each day I was there, because I feel like it was a big curve to treat patients on my own, so I included that. And then this is a feedback form, and I included this just because it has like comments about my professionalism, my ethics, things like that. So I included that in case anybody would like to read that. And I included this because this shows ages of clients I saw, and then also some diagnoses I saw. And then this is like some therapeutic interventions I completed. And then it also shows like some other things that I've done while I was there. Next is the Commission on Aging Sit and Get Fit. So I put in there like we implemented an interactive exercise program, kind of highlighting that we looked at social aspects and also the physical aspects of the participants. Next is the our in-service learning. We completed it at elementary school, and I included a picture of like the mobility lab that we helped kind of organize and make it more structured. And then you can see like some of the equipment that we have out and stuff. And then next we have the Bayside Clubhouse. I have the Bayside Clubhouse logo. And then this kind of, I gave like a little description of what the Bayside Clubhouse is, just because some people might not know. And then also like what we did while we were there. Arnold Center, kind of the same thing. I kind of gave like a little description of what the Arnold Center does. And then I went into like then what we did. So if someone didn't know what the Arnold Center was, they could kind of get the gist by just reading like the little blurb I have on this. And then I included a picture in front with the Arnold Center sign. Next, I have my basic life support certification from the American Heart Association, and I do have to renew this soon, so when I renew it, I'll print it off and I'll slip it in front so that they're both in there, but you'll see the newest one. And then we have first year fundraising chair of soda. And then once I get my second year fundraising chair of soda, I will slip that in the back. So there'll be both of those because I've been the fundraising chair for 2 years. And then here is my soda membership during the 2020 to 21 school year. Next is city training. We did this through our research class, but I included it. And then these next certifications are all through ACEMAP. So our OSHA assessment, this one is our bloodborne pathogen assessment, and then this one is our HIPAA assessment. So I included all of those within the professional development. And then next is our professional skills. So you flip the tab, professional skills. And the first thing that you see is my capstone research project. Is this box right here is like the name of the study. And then this is where me and my research group will be presenting the information. And then once we actually present, we'll take pictures of that and I'll insert those in the back here. Pictures of us actually like presenting the research. And then these are just some simulation experiences. I just picked a couple and listed them. Some of these have like little descriptions to go underneath. And then this certificate is my mega simulation, and I like how it says like this one was about roles and responsibilities. This one was value and ethics. And then I've done like 5 mega sims, so I should have like at least 2 more certificates, but they're not in my email. So once I track those down or figure out how to get that sent to me, I will be adding those as well. And then, so these are some workshops that we've done throughout the program. So we have the neuro seminar that we did with Dr. Early. That was like the Saturday all day thing. And I have certificates to match these. The orthopedic seminar, that was also with Dr. Early. The Safe Talk training we did was with Dr. Brown during class. We did physical agent modalities with Dr. Early, along with the splinting workshop. That was both with Dr. Early. And then transfer lab was after class time, and we helped kind of show nursing how to like properly transfer patients and give them some tips that they might not have heard. So this is the neuro workshop certificate. This one is my shoulder disorders certificate. Safe Talk. This is my paper saying that I completed the 21 hours of in-class training for the physical agent modalities, and it gives a list of some of the things that we discussed within this training. And this is the NIHSS certification, and it also shows my score. I feel like this could be really beneficial, especially if you're going to have to use the NIH stroke scale. It shows that you were adequately trained. So then I included physical agent modalities training. I just, my own little kind of like summarizing like things that we've done and with a little picture. Some additional trainings that we did, the BET work simulator. We were taught how to use that. And I also did this in my fieldwork placement, a lift lab, virtual reality, and 3D printing. Next is the adaptive equipment fabrication. So this is what me and my partner created, the built up plate, two-handled cup, and the built up weighted fork. And then this is an adaptive cutting board, and this was a laundry turtle. And then one of our group members still has to present. So once she presents and we get pictures, I'll insert that picture as well. Then we have the splint fabrication. So this is just showing like one splint that we created, but it also kind of shows like we did create 2 to 3 splints and we practiced to become more confident. But that was one of the splints that we made that I thought was pretty cool. And then we have kinesiotaping, compression wrapping, and lymphatic massage. So these are the pictures of the kinesiotaping or KT taping, and then some wrapping and then we have our home evaluation and letter of medical necessity. So this is when we went and like evaluated a home, and then we wrote a letter of medical necessity, which I included here. I felt like it was a good thing to include because it was a good opportunity to practice this skill. It also shows like what I recommended within this letter. And then I created this, which is a CATS, it's an assessment tool, kind of overview showing like just like the main points of it. So if you needed to refresh your mind on it, it's very easy to follow. It also has the scoring sheet. Next is professional presentations. And in here I included our research poster, which we'll be presenting. And then I also included our recruitment flyer that we created. And then this is our advocacy project for trauma-informed classrooms. Me and my group kind of made a flyer about like what causes trauma, classroom triggers, what it can look like. So we included that. I included this because we did present to a couple elementary school teachers about it, so I included it in my professional presentation. This is here or there. Let's be aware, this is an assessment or treatment tool that I created for Dr. Early. It's kind of like a write-up showing the materials, positioning, directions, kind of like the diagnosis it's used for. That's just the back side for scoring and validity. And then this is a butterfly life cycle teaching plan. This is when we went to the daycare and presented this lesson plan. I don't have any pictures from it though because the kids were in it and I didn't want to include those without permission. So there's no pictures of that, but if I got permission there would be. And then next we have service. Service has Commission on Aging, which is the sit and get fit we did with Dr. Early. The poverty simulation certificate, our transfer training workshop. This is the Underground Railroad. This is St. Patrick's Day cards for Cardinal Hospice. That's the most recent. This one is the transfer training workshop. Again, that's when we trained nursing. This is Walk to End Alzheimer's. This is the Underground Railroad Resale Shop again. And then, last but not least, the Valentines for Stratford Pines. The next thing I have in my portfolio is my expressions of support. So right now I only have 3 quotes. These 2 are from one fieldwork rotation, and I got these from an evaluation he filled out, just some comments he made. And then this is also from a level 1 fieldwork educator. And then I'll add more once I get them. So like from my level 2 educators or patients that I interact with, I'll add those as I get them. And then here, once I add stuff to my personal section, I will do that. So that's what will be behind there. Yeah, so there's my portfolio.